Oh, trying to follow the kite. That is a kite. People like to fly kites here, especially on like Rajasthan Day and other festivals. All the kids come up to the rooftops, start flying kites, and then they battle kites as well. They do this in Nepal. I tried one time to fly a kite with Shishak, and I failed miserably every time. It would just literally crash. He would get it way up in the air, 100 feet, 200 feet in the air, hand it to me, and then just instantly down. So the kite flying adventure experience did not really go too well. Also, when I was like really young, I had this big bird from the Sesame Street kite, and I absolutely loved that kite. All I could ever talk about when I was a kid. We took it to the beach, the string broke and it flew away, and it just kept going and going down the beach. And then I guess like my uncle and my dad had to like run after it because I was crying and I really wanted my kite back. So unfortunately, Big Bird never made a comeback. We never found him. But here, they're just little tiny paper kites, which is really cool. And also, today's video is from the rooftop of our apartment hotel. Just like Mac Miller, thoughts from a balcony, we're doing thoughts from a rooftop. So it is sunsetting, it's getting close to the end of the day. Pooja and I have been stuck inside all day long. We've been writing for our blog and doing other content stuff. I had to write this big old long letter for Pooja, so that was exciting. Okay, what is that attitude you're giving? What is the attitude? She's running away. So I had to do a couple things, and now we're trying to get some fresh air, but it's still just like way too hot up here. So not so fresh, but at least the wind. You can see the city. Concrete, look at it all. There's a couple like high rises, if you can call them that maybe. How many floors is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12. 11 or 12 floors. There's a bunch out this way too. And then this is the airport that goes this way, so. But it's nice up here when it's not 104 degrees trying to cook an egg and stuff. So it's nice, and we like to come up here and chill sometimes, get some fresh air, and look at everyone else. It reminds me of the time when during COVID, when we were in Kathmandu, and the only place that we could really go was to our rooftop, and we just had to go up there, and then we'd talk to our neighbors, this other neighbor boy, and we talked to some other people, and then you'd always see these people like exercising, these aunties and uncles. They would just be like exercising around their rooftops and stuff. So it reminds me of that time, a different life, a different place. Pooja, loved or hated lockdown? Love or hated lockdown?
I don't know, because we were in Tarai, and then even if it was lockdown.
We were in Kathmandu. The third lockdown. Okay.
Kathmandu, I hated it. Aiden was so difficult to live with at that time. He admitted just a few days ago in his video saying that he's a difficult person.
But I did not admit that I was difficult during lockdown.
Thank you for interrupting my review about living.
Aiden's difficultness. Thanks, sweetheart. 3 lockdowns in Nepal, 2 of them in Kathmandu. The first one, people were like so terrified that people would come back from the Tarai, from the border of like India and Nepal, where it was.
Used to have fights.
Yeah, they would like stand out outside their house, yell at them, fight them, and be like, "You need to get out right now. You have to come take this test." People were like, I mean, at the beginning of COVID, everyone was kind of a little bit scared and stuff.
So our landlord, she freaked out so much. Like when we used to have to pay our rent, she used to tell us to put the money on the floor, and I was like, it does not make sense. We touched it, and now you're gonna touch it. Either way,
and she would come and talk to us like this close, like this far away.
But she didn't want to.
But the money thing, she couldn't touch the money, so yeah. Who knows? Weird stuff. What is really cool here, I don't know if you can see it, but right there, this whole house, they got a huge rooftop garden, which is really nice. A bunch of vegetables and plants and maize. They got corn. Oh, they got a little bit of corn over there. Looks like some onions, beans, probably just like little stuff for the house. But that's really cool. I wish more urban gardens were up here, because it would definitely help with the heat.
There's a weed garden there.
And it looked very pretty. What?
Weed garden.
No, there's no.
I think
there's no weed. In Nepal, weed grows everywhere here. I haven't seen it in India. Pooja thought this. I'm scared to drop the phone.
That is weed.
Right down there. She thought this stuff. Where? There's none of it there. None. Don't talk about drugs.
It's all grass. Looks like weed. Like.
And then all out there. Don't talk about drugs in our video. This is for family and children and stuff.
Marijuana has been.
Marijuana. Did you hear her? Marijuana.
You want me to do a kick?
No. So, do you have any?
Yes. Update. Hayden always steals my hat.
We only have 2 hats. Adeline, our friend, Pooja's friend, aka now my friend, gifted this hat to Pooja before she left. Look at that face. She's so happy. And we have 1 black hat, and I have that other panda hat, but it's a little bit dirty, so I had to switch hats today, just for the video. Any update for today?
I have a headache. That's why we're up here.
Trying to get some air. Is it helping or not so helping?
It is helping, but it is still a million degrees hot. I mean, but fresh is what I would say.
Fresher.
Fresher. And yeah, I'm waiting for the train actually. It's been a while I've not looked at the train.
I'm sure in a matter of a few minutes a train will come.
The trains are so loud here, and the way they honk the horns is crazy. They're so loud. I mean, there's not even anyone. Oh, talking about the train is here. Now you're going to hear it honk so
No, it's
loud.
going really, really slow.
I
And
like
those boys are on the train tracks. Get off the train tracks! People like to walk along the train tracks here. I don't know if you can see. Right over there. Everyone just walks up there, rocks on the train tracks. Here comes the train. But yeah, the train like is super loud. All night it runs. It shakes the house even. Right now.
Yeah, like they are in like super the flash speed. I tell you
What?
wow, it's so long.
Look, Pooja's all about this choo-choo train. She can barely see over the edge though, so. What? Stop to take a photo. Ronnie, this is all just cargo. All finished now. Right there. There you go. Now the boys are back to walking on the train tracks. Now that the train is fast. So, do you have any updates? Do you have anything you want to tell the world?
I have watched too many Final Destination stuff. So when the trains come in like full speed, like they're in really full speed, like the flash speed, right? And then it shakes the house really bad too. So when they come in a full speed, sometimes I feel like one day the train is just gonna
fall off the tracks?
Fall off
into
the track.
straight into the house?
Straight in the house, because we're right next to the train tracks.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't feel safe. I always think about that.
But what movie did you watch today?
Oh, I watched Justice League, The Flash.
From 2013, some animated
The Flash
movie.
Paradox.
It's pretty, to me, what I saw, a couple minutes.
The Flash Paradox.
Flash Paradox. It's pretty much just the same as the one that just came out in the theater. Same storyline. He goes different timeline and stuff.
The
Blah blah
storyline
blah.
is same, but there are more characters in it.
More superheroes. Green Lantern's in
And-
it, and all these other people.
What else? The storyline of the Flash is different in the movie. In the movie, it shows he's
Little things are different.
Like,
Don't tell them everything. There's a little bit difference
They're not gonna watch
in the
it.
movies. You don't know if they're gonna watch it or not.
But
We said
I
said the
liked
other day to go watch the video.
no, I was
Movie.
talking about the Flash.
2013,
Paradox.
39. That's tough. Well, all right. Those are our updates for today. If you could be any superhero, which superhero would you be?
Oh, that's really hard. Well, you answer first. I need to think.
What superhero would I be?
You put me on the spot.
I've always been a fan of Batman, but I don't think if I could choose anyone, I probably wouldn't be Batman. I would be.
At least you would be rich.
Oh, I mean, if I'm a superhero, hero. I'd probably just be rich anyways.
No, Superman.
What
has
about
very
Hancock?
simple life.
Hancock. Will Smith played Hancock. Does that count as a superhero? Just a drunken superhero. Saves the day.
I would want to be Magneto from the X-Men. Being able to control Netto and just he goes on this rampage, which I love. X-Men is one of my favorite movies from the Marvel universe.
If we start talking about Marvel and all that, Pooja will be here for another 20 minutes talking about all of her movies and stuff. So I will tell later what superhero. I'm not a big.
That's unfair.
I'm not a big superhero fan. So like, who am I gonna choose off the top of my head?
Anyone. I had to choose.
Green Lantern. Green Lantern's pretty cool.
You said Batman. Just choose Batman.
Venom's also cool.
You
I
could
think
never
of
be. He cannot be
Venom.
Venom. He doesn't have that much rage in him.
Bye. I'm so rageful. Bye. That's it. That's all we got. Yes. Done. Bye.